Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Tonight I got to hang out with Lush Worcester to do their Christmas product launch. I was really happy to be invited and it was a really good night. Also a huge shout out to my friend Natalie, sat behind the camera pretending not to exist for taking all my photos. She was absolutely fabulous because I just got distracted looking at shiny things as always. So I bought an awful lot and they gave us goodie bags. So I've broken it up a little bit and I'm going to talk you through a few of the products. So the first thing we've got is soap. This one's called Santa's Post Box. The actual soap itself, weirdly, looks like a post box. It's really nice actually, it looks really cool. Obviously I don't recommend buying the whole thing because that'll cost you a few £100, but it smells really lovely. It smells like fruit jelly, like gummy sweets. Some people are probably more into that than I am, but it is a nice little soap. Doesn't have a description on that one, I'm afraid, but it smells like sweeties, which is the important thing. I then bought lots of things that make bubbles. Too many things that make bubbles, actually. The first one I got was the Ruby Red Slippers bubble bar. This is new. They haven't had this before, and to be perfectly honest, I thought it looked a little bit rude. It's supposed to look like a slipper, a ruby slipper, but if you hold it the wrong way, it can look a little bit not like a slipper. But that's the product itself. So it's red, it's glittery, it's a shoe, obviously, and it smells like actual Christmas. I know they're Christmas products, so that seems a stupid thing to say, but it has a lot of spice in there. It's got rose in there and it's got some tangerine in there, and it just smells like Christmas. I'm sorry, there's no other way to describe it. So if you want something red and glittery and slightly dubious looking, this year's the bubble bar for you. I then picked up a personal favourite. Okay, one thing you need to know as we go through this, I'm obsessed with Snow Fairy. Literal obsession. I'm still using last year's Snow Fairy because everybody bought me Snow Fairy because all I did was Instagram bottles of Snow Fairy, hashtagging the word Snow Fairy. So, I got this. It's reusable. It's the Magic Wand Bubble Bar. Oh, and guess what? It smells like Snow Fairy. Weird that. It's sparkly, it's pink, it's a wand, it has a bell, it has a bow. What else can you ask for life? These are reusable, so you don't snap them off and crumble them into the water like a usual bubble bar. You swish it around in the water. They say you can get like 3 uses out of them. I've got 5 or 6. Maybe I'm just not very generous with my bubbles. But yeah, it smells like Snow Fairy and it's sparkly. I don't really know what else you can ask for in a product, to be honest. And then this year is a new one. This is the Santasaurus reusable bubble bar. So it's the same principle as the Snow Fairy wand. You swish it around in the water. Now I was listening to the girls in the shop. The story is to do with Mr. Bean in a TV or movie putting a dinosaur into something Christmassy. So that's what they did this year. They made the Santasaurus bubble bar in the shape of a dinosaur with a Santa hat. I think it's really cute. Okay, so it's got orange in there. So it's quite citrusy. I've just noticed I've picked up one with a broken stick. I've picked up the only slightly broken one in the entire of Worcester. I did a good job there. I don't know what it smells like. It just smells a lot like essential oils, really. It's quite refreshing. It's not overpowering. It's the kind of bubble bar you can use in the run up to Christmas to make you feel Christmassy because it's wearing a Santa hat, but not necessarily smell too Christmassy. I mean, if you bath in Snow Fairy, you smell like Christmas. If you bath in this, you smell like Christmas, but not quite so Christmas crazy. I like that one. That one's quite good fun. I then picked up a favourite from last year. It's the Salt and Peppermint Bark Scrub. Now, I love body scrubs. I normally make my own, because I'm a cheapskate, out of sugar and olive oil. I have a big tub of it in my bathroom, and people often ask me what the sludge is in my bathroom. So this is a different body scrub. So it's a solid one. It's got cocoa butter in it, so it sort of moisturises as it scrubs. It is a salt scrub, not a sugar scrub, so it feels very different on the skin. It has like a little tingle in it. That's the peppermint as well, obviously. I have eczema and I can use this. I was very dubious about it because I was worried that a salt scrub would make my eczema worse. Actually, the salt has proved to be quite good for my eczema, and it smells like peppermint. It smells like candy canes. You use it, you step out the shower, you smell like candy canes. You just need to put on a red and white stripy top and you will be a candy cane, which is always a brilliant thing if you're slightly obsessed with Christmas like I am. So this one just says the conditioning power of nourishing butters, and it is very good. Like, you need a light moisturise after it, but it definitely does a bit of work in the shower for you, which is quite nice for somebody as lazy as myself. Bath bombs. I tried not to buy too many bath bombs and I failed miserably, but I got really, really excited because this year they've brought back out Northern Lights. Now, they didn't have it last year because I think there was a bit of a problem with the design the year before. They were about this big and they were very beautiful and they were very good to use, but every time you dropped one you ended up with Northern Light pieces. So they've tweaked the design this year. It says, when dropped into a warm bath, your bath bomb will float away, releasing the colour and beautiful essential oils. Lie back, relax and enjoy. Now this one has, yeah, ylang ylang in it, and I love that. If there's ever a Lush product with it in, I do tend to buy it. I like the sort of floral scent. So this year it's more like the other bath bombs in how they've pressed it. So you've got the blue one end, yellow the other end, so I presume it will do what it always does, which is sort of spin round in the bath and release it like a firework. And it's still got the scent. I mean, I really missed this product last year. It's all over my skirt now. Really missed this product last year, so I'm really glad that they've done it again. But it's a little less fragile. I feel like this one can survive in my stash, whereas my last ones turned to crumbs, which was a bit of a shame. So thank you for bringing that back and for improving the design. Absolutely love it this year. Shower gels. As I mentioned, I like Snow Fairy, so I bought myself quite a big one. They did have kilogram bottles, but I was trying to work out how in the shower I'll be able to hold a kilogram bottle of product and shower, and it was going to end up with me in A&E, so I just went for 500 grams. If you haven't smelt Snow Fairy, you need to. It smells like candy floss and sweeties and everything very sweet. If you don't like sweet scents, I wouldn't recommend it. It is very sweet. The first time I smelt it, I was really unsure, but then as soon as I smelt it on my skin, I fell in love. So it's very pink, it's very glittery, the scent really, really lasts. I wash my hair in it and I spend the entire day sniffing my hair like a cool person. So yeah, for the sparkle, like there is no tomorrow, lather up in candy sweet suds that shimmer with a magic that comes but once a year. It is seasonal. If you do like it, buy it. They've done loads of Snow Fairy new products this year. They've done a moisturiser, which I couldn't have because it's got almond oil in. They've done the dusting powder again, the magic wand. They've done Candy Mountain. They've done the Santa bath bomb. Snow Fairy gluttony this year, guys. I was very restrained in just getting the one. But I also picked up this one, Bubbly. Now this is new this year. It shares the same scent as Golden Wonder, which I really like. Everybody loves Golden Wonder. It's impossible not to like it. So yeah, citrus. It says a Bucks Fizz breakfast boost packed with a sweet orange oil and fresh grape juice to help your morning go off with a bang. Or should that be a pop? What I like is it's got a vine base, and vine is really, really good for my skin. I'm a bit dubious about the sort of citrusy oils in it, but I think it'll be okay. It smells beautiful no matter what. I feel like it's going to be a product that really sort of lingers. You're going to smell this for the whole day, and it'll be a really good morning sort of shower gel. So I'm really excited to try this one. Then I got a little bit overexcited and I bought a couple of gifts for myself. This is pre-Christmas, guys. This is Christmas before Christmas. I'm not going to open this one because he is actually destined for someone else, and I don't want to unwrap it, wrap it back up, and then give it to them looking like it's Rudy the run-over reindeer. But they've done these new ones this year. So the idea is that there are 2 bath bombs, one in the bottom, one in the top, and they make a sort of body and they wrap them up and they look really cute. So we've got 2 characters. We've got Rudy and we've got Pip. So Rudy has Shoot for the Stars, which they've redesigned this year, and Butterball Bath Bomb. He's very sweet. Little face, look at him. He's very cute. But I'm gonna put Rudy down before I unwrap him and be a disaster. What I can unwrap is Pip. So this is Pip this year. He's a new penguin. So he's got a butterball in the top, because I can smell it, and a luxury lush pud in the bottom. So butterball is one that they do all year round, filled full of cocoa butter. Absolutely love it. And the luxury lush pud shares the same scent with Twilight, but it's got little fizzers in the bath bomb which fizz slower than the rest of the bath bomb, so you get these little swirls of colour in the bath. I'm actually not going to unwrap him either because I kind of like looking at him and I'm never going to get him wrapped back up, so sorry guys. But what I will unwrap are these. These are what I would describe as stocking filler presents. So you get a single bath bomb in them inside a knot wrap. So this one is called Pudding for obvious reasons. So this does have a luxury lush pud inside, so I can show you. So they just unwrap like all the other knot wraps, and you are left with a lovely scarf which is reusable. Actually, it's pretty cute. I quite like that. I think I'm going to use that. Wrap somebody else's present in it. And then here you have it, the luxury lush pud. So these spots, they fizz slightly slower. Same scent as Twilight, like I said, so it's vanilla and tonka. It's very relaxing, but it's very vibrant. The Twilight leaves your bath sort of purple and shimmery and beautiful. This has a much bigger pop of colour. It also has a little holly on the top, so when it's all fizzed away, you have this little holly floating around your bath. This is a really good product. I know some people feel like it's a bit of a cop-out because it's the same scent in a new form. I actually prefer this form to Twilight. I think it's a bit more fun. I've got to try and wrap this back up now. It's going to be a disaster. Might just get my friend to do that one. In the rest of the stocking filler range, there's a little orange one called Satsuma, which I didn't buy, which is an orange scented bath bomb, obviously, in an orange knot wrap. I think it's supposed to be like the orange you get at the end of your stocking every year. That's not a bath bomb I'd seen before. It's a Christmas exclusive, but it was too citrusy, so I didn't pick that up. I did, however, pick up this little guy. He's called Little Sprout, and he is exceptionally cute. He's very, very sweet. Now these little ones, I think they were just over £7. Like I said, they're really good sort of stocking fillers, and this has my absolute favourite Christmas scent ever. If you think I like Snow Fairy, you ain't seen nothing yet. So this unwraps like all the others. Left with gorgeous lush knot wrap. Pretty sweet. The inside, so white. They've redesigned it this year. It used to be just a plain white bath bomb, and I think people overlooked it quite a lot, thinking, oh, a bit boring, doesn't really do a lot. So they've given it a revamp this year. The core is different. I'm not going to ruin it. I hate bath bomb spoilers. I think they're worse than movie spoilers. But apple scented, as always, beautiful apple scented, and they also did Santa's Belly again this year, which is the same scent, which I'm a little bit obsessed with. So, yeah, this is Christmas in a bath bomb. Absolutely love this. So, yeah, Little Sprout, Snow White, pudding, Christmas pudding, and then finally, just because I wanted it to feel like actual Christmas, bought myself a little wrapped present. So I've had my stocking fillers, and now I've got my gift. This is the Golden Wonder set. This one is less than £10, and it's beautifully wrapped, bow on top, recycled paper normally because it's Lush, and inside we've got Golden Wonder and Stardust. It's like Christmas came 3 months early. They've been playing Christmas songs in Lush, so in my defence, they forced me to this. I'll tell them that. So, I'm so excited. I was going to wrap it back up again afterwards, but I got a bit excited with the wrapping paper then. Can't undo sellotape. Yeah. Oh no, more sellotape. Fair play, Lush. You'd make it hard to sneakily open your presents on Christmas Eve and go back and try and wrap them back up again, which I've absolutely never done. Ish. So as always, you've got your recyclable little nuggets, which are now absolutely everywhere. And then we have shooting star, is that what they call this one? Stardust, sorry, Stardust bath bomb. So this one, vanilla. It's got a lot of vanilla in it and rosewood, so it's woody. Nice, very pretty, but let's face it, star of the show in this gift. The Golden Wonder. I am yet to find a single person who doesn't love this bath bomb. It smells like Christmas, it looks like Christmas. I don't think this is a spoiler because I think everybody's seen this bath bomb in action. It has every colour of the rainbow inside. This bath bomb is what people use on Christmas Eve, lay in the bath going, oh, holidays are coming, Santa Claus is coming, to themselves. That's what I do anyway, but I was never a cool person. Lush Worcester doesn't actually have this on its sale by itself at the moment. It's only in the gift set, but they are getting it, so keep patient, guys. The other Lush stores have it. So yeah, that's what we have in this one. At that point I had to stop because they were either going to kick me out or my bank account was going to explode. So I bought a few bits and dibbly bobs. So yeah, please let me know what your favourite Christmas product is. I could probably talk about it with you for a few hours, weeks, days, Christmases, because I like the Lush Christmas products just that little bit too much. But give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I could do with a few followers. I look a bit sad right now with my one follower, but that's, you know, I won't go as far as begging yet. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a lovely Lushness Christmas. Bye!